Giving your baby up for adoption is an option. Murdering your baby should never be.
If adoption's such a great option for pregnant people, let's see what the research says. Half of mothers surveyed who relinquished their children for adoption said they have continued to feel loss, pain, and mourning over the child they lost to adoption, even many years later. Years after relinquishing for their children, 70% of these mothers did not express comfort about their adoptions. 45% of these mothers stated their sense of loss has intensified over the period since surrender. More than 50% of these mothers have said that the surrender of their babies was the most stressful thing they have ever experienced. More than half of these women are suffering from severe and disabling grief reactions which are not resolving with the passage of time and which manifest predominantly as depression and psychosomatic symptoms. Feelings of sadness and depression at the time of the surrender were rated on average as between intense and the most intense ever experienced. For more than 2/3 of these mothers, these feelings either stayed the same or intensified in the years since surrender. Natural mothers registered significantly stronger symptoms than mothers whose babies had actually died in 8 of the 14 bereavement subscales. Researchers have observed these symptoms not just in closed adoptions, but in open adoptions as well. Relinquishing mothers have more grief symptoms than women who have lost a child to death, including more denial, despair, atypical responses, and disturbances in sleep, appetite, and vigor. Many of these women have likened the relinquishment of their children to a, quote, living death. Half stated that the trauma has affected their physical health, while many experienced symptoms of PTSD. 79% indicated that depression and anxiety, as well as difficulties with relationships and trust, as prolonged and profound consequences of relinquishing their children for adoption. 21% have made attempts on their lives, and 82% report significant depression as a result of surrender. 68% describe themselves as having a significant mental health problem. 51% reported experiencing severe depression since relinquishment, with 97% reporting some degree of depression overall. 63% have had thoughts about ending it all. 85% claim they were either misled or not informed of the effects relinquishment would have on them throughout their lives. Researchers say the experience is, quote, comparable to losing an infant through death. Not a fetus, an actual infant. There's also the adopted person's feelings and experience, which has a lot of overlap with the experience of these natural mothers. I don't need to get into it in this video, but let's just say it is extremely similar to the feelings of many of these natural mothers. If you're going to argue adoption is a, quote, alternative to abortion, you should at least know what you're trying to sign people up for.